All right, shalom. First off, I want to start off by saying all praises, honor, and glory is due unto Yahweh by Shimon Shai by Shimon Kakadash. It's all praises to the world cause God, whose true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh, by Shimon, and in the name of Yahweh Shai, in the name of the only begotten Son. Also, want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And peace and mercy to the hopeful like preaching his word in truth and sincerity. My brother talks about at Great Millstone, Arizona Camp, Lord will, with another video to edify. And I wanted to go into the video that the elder brother in LA did. All right, this is the video, link in description. Rock Solid Foundation is the channel. Rock Solid Foundation 2 is the channel. And hey, I believe this is a must-see video. And also put links in the description. I'm not gonna play them because if I do, they definitely gonna kill the video, give me a strike. I've been getting hit with age restriction strikes like mofo. They've been age restricting like every video, and I ain't shown no type of violence or anything like that in my stuff. So these devils are really, scrutinizing the truth. So, but ultimately, what they're going into, brother was hitting on is the links in the description, and how these devils are planning a whole another global smack to people's health outside of CV, right? Outside of that, Viper juice and you having to get the jab. They got a whole new thing involved, and they're gonna use this so-called healthcare and medical system to sit here and stoke the fires of that. And it had brought this scripture to my mind. It's Ecclesiastes 9:12. It says, For men also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them. And these things are going to feel like the sudden, because these type of things like the elder touches on, right? These links in the description. Please go check this video out. Right? The normal everyday person, he don't think about these things. He don't even think that this is a possibility that those that are in rulership would have these type of plots and plans for the people. Right? This stuff don't even come across their mind. Right? But really, people are going to be caught like fishes in that evil net in these times, man. Because of surfeiting, right? The scriptures talk about surfeiting. Let me get that. Right, this is Luke 21:34. It says, And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life. And this is all that people's hearts are charged with here. All throughout the globe. A lot of people are like this. It's a little less over there in the East and all that. They understand the wickedness that comes to people a little better. But ultimately, globally, these people are overcharged with cares of this life, that unbridled lust and sin, right? That drunkenness, the cares of this life. They only care about what they put in their body, what they put on it, right? And where they going with it. That's it. Right? So these people are going to be taken unaware, right? And so that day come upon you unawares. So the day is about to come upon a lot of people unawares. You had Sleepy Joe saying that the pandemic was over. He said it was over, which is what? Peace and safety. Right? So things are about to get turned up, and when you really check out those videos, you can see that these devils have a lot planned out, man. This is Psalm 64. Just move through these scriptures. I don't want to make it long. Psalm 64:5. It says, They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune laying snares privily. They say, Who shall see them? And these devils are doing this stuff with this entire mindset. right? They're laying these snares for people, and they don't even know that a trap's being set, right? They're sitting there talking about, all this population control and all that, and the downfall of these economic systems. They already know through their own studies that if you take 15% out of a population, it spells an entire crash for the entire population. Basically, it cascades into mass death because if you think about it, 15%, let's say 15% of Arizona's population just went out of nowhere, right? 15%. Do you realize how much capital is gone? How much skilled labor is gone? Right? How much distribution is disrupted by that? It's gonna cause a cascading event. So when this whole next shit pops off, right, with the plagues and niggas really start dropping like these devils playing, you know, everyday life is just gonna stop, man. There ain't gonna be nothing moving. The scriptures talk about within 3 hours the river shall not run. So so when people really start dropping off, hey, it makes sense that the whole flow of traffic and goods is gonna halt, man. It's the Psalms 140:5. Get this. It says, the proud have laid a snare for me, in cords they have spread a net. By the wayside they have set gins for me, Salah. Right? This is what they're doing. They're setting gins and traps. Right? If the first one didn't get you, well, you know what? The economic collapse is going to get you. If the economic collapse doesn't get you, well, the fallout from all these people dying is going to catch up. The scripture talk about he that is in the city shall die of the pestilence. That's being cooked up. Right? This is 1 Thessalonians 5:2. It says for let me start at 1. It says, but of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. Right? Because why do we don't need that the Lord would come to us? Because what? We're watching. We're always watching. Always going into the prophecies, always going into the news. It says, for yourself know perfectly that the day of Yahweh shall cometh as a thief in the night. And itself is going to creep up on people. You got niggas really going out here and all they want to do is work out. There ain't nothing wrong with working out, but all they want to do is work out and go party and bullshit. Play video games all day. Right? You got women that just want to sit here and go and live it up on the party scene. The scripture talk about she that living in pleasure is damn while she eateth. Right? But you got women out here only want to sit here and party and BS. They don't want to build a family structure. They don't want to build on a family structure. Right? And they think that they're going to be all good, man. These selfish ass, self-absorbed, inconsiderate, self-centered bitches, bro. Well, the day of the Lord about to come upon you as a thief in the night. You got these niggas over here in Russia running to get away from the draft. Well, the scriptures tell you the day of the Lord is going to be as if a bear met him, as if a man leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him, right? Fled from a lion and a bear met him. This is how the day of the Lord is going to be. So you might be running and fleeing from one trouble, but you can be damn sure there's going to be another one around the corner that's just as dangerous, that's just as deadly, right? 2 Ezra 16:18. I'll end it on this one. I started 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. Right? And that's what's getting prepared. Sorrows and great mournings. Imagine waking up and your kids got this whole new sickness that's going to be out here. Right? Out of nowhere, their eyes are bloodshot. Right? You worried about it. And if you really think about it, when you watch those videos, think about that movie, I Am Legend, particularly the third link of the video on the Elders channel. Right? Think about the movie I Am Legend when they were checking the eyes. Right? When Duke mentions a new P to the C to the R test. Right? Makes sense. It says the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars and the powers to stand in fear, beginning of evils, right? And when this shit start to happen, there ain't nothing, no food in the city. Hey, you gotta witness great evils. And what shall I do when these evils shall come? It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Meaning these are sent as stripes to balance the plate. It says, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. And this is why this stuff is going to come in its perfection. Right? But I very much encourage brothers to watch this. I watch all the links. The last one is the one on Rumble is the longest, but hey, it's powerful. You know, with that being said, I'm going to say, call Allah Yahweh Shemir Shai by Shema Kakadash. The water Yahweh Shemir Shai. Right? Shalom.